Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show doing NBA news here late tonight, last video for the night. I'm going to talk about the Warriors trading for Dennis Schroeder yesterday, or one day ago, 2 days ago, where the fuck you see this video. So, I'm talking this from Shams. So the first tweet was they were in a serious pursuit of Brooklyn's Dennis Schroeder, sources tell ESPN. Schroeder has been one of the top lead NBA guards having a career year, pushing the Nets to a surprise start, contending for a playoff berth. Sides are in deep conversations entering trade window Sunday. So it's on Sunday. Or excuse me, Saturday or where the fuck it was, this trade. Happened. Jesus Christ. So, the Brooklyn Nets are finalizing a deal to send guard Dennis Schroeder and 1 second-round pick to the Golden State Warriors for DeAnthony Melton and 3 second-round picks, sources told ESPN. A dynamic playmaker and scorer arriving to the Warriors. This is a good move. And I think it's a good value. He's gonna. Is he gonna be with the second unit? He's gonna have the ball out with the second unit. And the Dubs love Pods for some reason, so I think he's gonna stay. But I don't know what they're gonna fucking do with him. He's very frustrating to watch with the ball in his hand. While Schroeder, he's much better with the basketball in his hand. Good scorer. He can average 6-7 assists. I don't know if he'll be backup. Maybe he could be a 6-man and cook up. Unless you want to continue with Pods playing big minutes because he's their only other ball handler, you should be on your feet applauding this move. He should be in a very short leash now. Maybe taking the ball out of Pod's hands improves his play. Because Dennis Schroeder can actually score. And also, they have no true point guard besides Steph Curry. And Dennis Schroeder's much more active on both sides of the basketball, say, than Brandon Pajemski. He can actually handle the basketball, and he's a pesky defender as well. It's not like he's a bum defender. And he's probably going to have run the second unit. And a scrappy defender. But honestly, it's a good trade because, it's only 3 second-round picks. And maybe they'll trade for somebody else. They basically trade a bag of chips and a Twix bar for this trade. I like the move because it gets you back up point guard. Like I said, the reasons he can shoot, pesky defender, he's a good passer as well. There's some nights where he can probably give you 18 and 6 or something like that. Can give you good 15, 20 points, 6 assists, 6-7 assists. And he's had some 30-point games this year. Like, he's had some really good games. Let me look at the stat sheet. This year he's averaging, I think he's averaging like 18 points per game, 6 assists this year. He's had a very good season. He's had some good games this year. Like, against the Warriors earlier this year, he had 31 points. He had a 29-point game, a 34-point game. He's had some really, really good scoring games this year, averaging 18, 3, and 6, 45 from the field, 38 from 3. So he's had a very good year, and he'll actually be good to watch back up point guard for the Warriors. Feels like we haven't said that in a while. But yeah, I like the move here. For all the reasons I explained, I'm not going to repeat myself again, but yeah, good move for the Warriors. See if they didn't make any other trades this year. But yeah, that's all to say here. 76ers rookie Jared McCain has suffered a torn lateral meniscus in his left knee. He will undergo surgery and is out indefinitely. Now, he's been their best player this year, and now he has a torn meniscus. They're fucking cursed. This team is cursed, ladies and gentlemen. And he had such a good rookie. He had such a good rookie season too, and now he's out indefinitely. So the NBA Cup Championship game, Tuesday, 8:30 Eastern on ABC. Milwaukee Bucks versus Oklahoma City Thunder. That's going to be a great, great matchup there, man. Thunder, Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo, SGA. It's going to be a hell of a game right there. But I think the Thunder will win that one. Win the cup. The Detroit Pistons are waiving center Paul Reed. Sources tell ESPN in 12 games, he averaged 4.8 points per game and 2.3 rebounds per game in Team S. The move was made to give them give Detroit roster and salary flexibility with the NBA trade deadline less than 2 months away. Well, he got dunked on by Luke Cornett, and they waived his ass. He got fucking dunked on by Luke Cornett. So, Joel Embiid suffered another injury against, a few nights ago against the Pacers. He suffered a sinus fracture. And he'll be further evaluated. And he was probably evaluated over this weekend. This guy just has so many injuries. It's impossible to I can't list them all off my head. But he just suffers so many injuries. Like a sinus fracture, and he's just like, how does he find a way to sustain nearly every injury? The Pacers, the Miami Heat have agreed to trade to send center Thomas Bryant to the Pacers. He's averaging 4.1 points per game and 3.2 rebounds per game in 11 minutes. Might be a good backup. He could be a solid backup for them. So Scotty Barnes is expected to miss several weeks with a right ankle injury he suffered about 4 days ago. He was averaging career highs of 20.6 points per game, 8.4 rebounds per game, and 7.4 assists per game. Man, the All-Star selections are going to be freaking atrocious this year. All the fucking All-Stars are getting hurt. All the ones that should probably be in the All-Star game are getting hurt. So he's going to miss several weeks with that ankle sprain. Sucks because he was having a good season too. Yeah, so it's all from Shamgod, Shams Charania, and then it's ended off with NBA Central for the night. Let's see what we got here. So New Orleans Pelicans, they're open to trading anyone on their roster except Herb Jones, Yves Missy, and Trey Murphy III per at the sideline J.K. Fisher, while naturally resisting to trade inquiries for their younger GMs. Those three writers open. They're essentially open to trade picture for pretty much anyone else on the roster apart from those three amid a 5-21 start, more injury woes than even Philadelphia. Good lord, I didn't even realize they were 5-21. 5-22 or whatever the hell they are. Yeah, I figure they wouldn't trade their three guys. Three of their starters. Three young guys, I mean, not stars. They might as well trade anything. I mean, they might trade Zion. I felt they're going to trade Zion at some point, man. I really do. The Golden State Warriors would have had to trade Jonathan Kuminga if they wanted to acquire Dennis Schroeder and Cam Johnson from the Brooklyn Nets, per the sideline J.K. Fisher. To acquire both Schroeder and Cam Johnson from the Nets, as late sources were also weighed by the Warriors, also certainly would have had to require them to surrender Jonathan Kuminga. Should have done it. Kuminga sucks. I mean, I'm just being honest, man. I don't know what the plan is here. If you're trying to win, maximize the Steph Curry timeline, then Kuminga or someone like Cam Johnson, because he's more impactful to winning. Like, I feel he's better. He's more stable. He's a better shooter. A solid defender. And he's a better shooter than his old Jonathan Kuminga, his athleticism. Well, he doesn't use it. He doesn't use his athleticism much. He can't shoot. His free throw shooting's terrible. He's way better than Kuminga, dude. But they ain't gonna trade Kuminga. They think he's fucking LeBron James, I guess. They should trade him, but they didn't. Go figure. So the Brooklyn Nets, they could trade Ben Simmons' expiring contract to a team looking to clear cap space for next offseason. Ain't nobody trading for that. Ain't nobody trading for that damn contract. Come on, man. How's this guy in the NBA? Like, no one wants his contract. Please, stop. Chicago Bulls are reportedly seeking a first-round pick for Nikola Vucevic. Warriors should do it. We're desperate at this point. Fuck it. So current NBA players that would make the best WWE stars. And the Roommates show, or whatever fucking show that is. Triple H was on it. He said Joel Embiid, Trae Young, Dylan Brooks, Zion Williamson, and Jimmy Butler. I'll put Draymond Green here, folks. He'd be well, actually, you could probably put Draymond in the UFC. Zion and B would just get injured being in the ring. You could put Draymond here. Draymond being that big fight. Yeah, Trae Young will be the villain. Joel Embiid makes sense to me. He does that DX. Suck it. Zion Williamson would just get hurt. And Jimmy Butler's old. So, a few nights ago, the Hornets and the Bulls, they combined for 75 missed three-pointers. That's the most ever in regulation in NBA history. I know people have been talking about the NBA ratings going down. Oh, they shoot too many threes. Well, to me, if you're a good three-point shooting team, I don't mind you shooting threes. But if you're not a good three-point shooting team, you should not chuck up threes. Like, I mean, that's the thing. You have to be able to shoot threes nowadays. Like, you have to shoot threes. Is that probably why the viewership's going down? Maybe. I mean, shot chucking like this one, maybe neither of these teams are that great. Like, if they're like people. I mean, they're one of the better three-point teams the Bulls are in the league, but if they're not going in, just stop shooting them. To me. If they're not going in, don't shoot them. But I mean, probably what many people are watching this game anyways. The Miami Heat would likely prefer to receive win-now players and potential trade for Jimmy Butler rather than draft picks. So, basically, it's not happening. Got it. Alright, that's all to say here. Peace.